Welcome to your class. You can start in Sukhasana or in Siddhasana with the heels overlapping. We'll just gently close the eyes and do a couple of rounds of breathing. Starting to observe the breath first without changing it. And then on your next inhale, lengthening the inhale all the way to the top, taking a full breath in. Hold the breath without contracting any part of the body. And gently release. One more full long inhale. Hold. And exhale, keeping the face relaxed. Last full long inhale. Hold the breath for as long as you can comfortably do so. Release when you need to breathe. And return back to normal breathing. Just notice that you're a little bit more grounded into the body. And slowly open up the eyes. You can come to lie on your back. We'll start to warm up the core. So you can bring the feet hip distance apart. Tuck the tailbone or at least roll the lower back into the floor and hold it here. Hands behind the head. Release the tension in the neck. On your next inhale, we'll do an exhale and lift the shoulders and the head off of the floor. So try to release the tension in the neck and bring all of the contraction into the lower belly. Inhale to relax. Exhale to lift. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Hold. Bring the hands to the sides and we'll do ankle taps. So inhale to tap right, exhale to tap left. Inhale, exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Hug the knees, bring the hands onto the knees and gently circle them into one direction. And swapping directions. And then bring the knees at a 90-degree angle and bring the hands to the sides facing up into a cactus shape. Pull the lower belly or the lower back into the floor again. Inhale. Exhale, tilt your knees over to the right so your left hip is lifting. To keep the knees into one line without dropping them all the way. Engage the core, breathe. Exhale, bring it back to the center and tilting to the left. Keep the knees into the same line. Breathe. Feel the lower belly contracting to keep the knees in place. Exhale, bring them one more time each side. Maybe you can go a little bit deeper on the right now. Pushing into the right arm to keep from falling all the way. And exhale to the center. Inhale, exhale to the left. A little bit closer to the floor. Pulling back. Inhale here, bring the arms overhead. Exhale, hug the knees, nose to the knees, engage the core. Shoulders lifting off. We'll hold for another 3, 2, 1. Inhale to low Navasana. If you want to challenge yourself, arms overhead. Otherwise, bring them next to the body. Exhale, hug the knees for 3, 2, 1. 2 more times. Inhale to straighten. Exhale to tuck. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left foot down, right foot crosses for a figure of 8 stretch, hugging the left thigh or shin into the chest. Gently circle the right ankle out a couple of times. You can release the neck down. Swap directions on the circle. And then flex the foot, tucking the left knee into the chest for another 3, 2, 1. Swapping sides, hugging the right thigh or shin and pushing the left knee out, circle into the ankle. Swap directions. Flexing the foot, tucking the right knee for 3, 2, 1, and hugging the knees again. Roll yourself up into Navasana, easy Navasana. If you can, start to circle the head here. If you need to bring the hands or the feet down, do that. And swap directions. And then inhale to the center, hands to the side. See if you can straighten the legs for a high Navasana. Really doing a lot of core to prepare us for the flow. 2, 1. Cross the legs, roll over onto all fours. Couple of cat-cows just to warm up the body. Inhale. Exhale, push the mat away. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Curl the toes, separate the knees and sit back into a heel, bum to heel balance. Interlace the fingers and gently roll out the wrists. Then come into stillness for a couple of breaths, hands in prayer. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the hands down, walk them forwards into downward facing dog, walking out one leg at a time. And coming to stillness here for a breath. Then inhale, roll the wrists or the shoulders over the wrists into plank. Exhale, double chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Let's just bring the thighs down to start off nice and easy. Exhale, coming down, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, cobra again. Bend your right knee. Lift the chin, lift out of the shoulders. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, opposite leg bent. Keep the lower belly engaged. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, push over the knees, curl the toes, down dog again. Inhale, lift the heels, look to the top, hop or step. Halfway lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back to rise, palms to touch. Exhale, mountain pose. Lift the toes, spread them out on ground, then back down. Inhale to reach the arms, hold onto your left wrist and pull a little bit to the right just to open the side body on the left. Standing half moon pose. Inhale to the center, swap sides. Exhale to the left, opening the right. Pulling a little bit on the right wrist. Inhale to the center, exhale, hands to the sides, and we'll move into the flow. Grounding yourself through the soles of the feet. Take a breath here, arms active, kneecaps pulling up. And inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the handstand or jump through a double chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big toes to touch. Inhale, right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee, flare it. Just take a breath here as your left leg stretches. And on your next inhale, open the knee a little wider. Exhale, hug the knee into the chest and plank. And then subtly, slowly step the foot back, foot 90 degrees, left hand to the back, warrior 2. Inhale and exhale, sink nice and deeply into this lunge. Make sure that your knee is aligned. Inhale, exhale, sweep the left hand down the side of the body as you lift the back heel for a high lunge. Coming nice and deep into this lunge as well. If you can, touch the palms, lift the chest. Inhale, find length. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart as well as the knee to the floor. Sinking deeply as you squeeze the left glute. Keep the chest open. Inhale here. Exhale, keep the hands glued to the chest as you fold forwards into a half Hanuman. Flexing the right foot up. Keep the spine tall or long. Left hand grounds down. Inhale, right arm opens up for a twist. Find length in the top, fingers reaching up to the sky. Keep flexing the right foot from the ankle. And exhale, right foot comes down. Inhale, left hand hops forwards, tenting the fingers, lifting the back leg for a revolved half moon pose. Inhale, lift the back leg, lift the top arm. Exhale, step the back foot 90 degrees, reverse the stance with a straight leg in front as you exhale, coming into Trikonasana. On your next inhale, pull yourself up, heels and toes out. Exhale, goddess pose. Really find the depths of the pose where you can comfortably move into to challenge yourself. Hands to the heart. Inhale. Exhale, so single-legged squat on the left. So just straighten the right leg. Sitting the bum back. The toes can stay pointing out. Tap the elbow to the knee. Inhale, push into the left foot. Exhale to the right. Inhale, exhale, sit to the left this time, all the way into Skandasana, right toes point up. Inhale, push into the left, exhale, swap to the right. And we're moving into baby grasshopper. So bring the hands down just to stabilize yourself. Right foot comes to face exactly to the side of the mat. Knees are touching, right hand to the outside of the left foot, flexing the foot. And we're going to bring the left hand to the back as you kick the left foot away. Leaning, I'm going to rest my hips onto my left elbow and kick the foot away from me to create that counterbalance. Inhale, coming back out, plant the hands to the top, double chaturanga. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 full breaths. And then inhale, the left leg reaches up, bend the knee, flare it. Just holding here so the right leg can get a nice deep stretch. Inhale to lift the left knee a little bit higher. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest and plank. Stepping the foot silently, back foot 90 degrees, right hand to the back, warrior 2. Nice and deep lunge. Sweeping the back hand down the side, lifting the heel, reaching the arms for a high lunge. Palms can come to touch. Lift the chest, lift the chin. Inhale, find length. Exhale, hands come down to the heart. And back knee to the floor, sinking into the hips. Inhale, exhale, folding forwards, half Hanuman. Make sure you're pulling the lower belly in to find the length in the spine here. Right hand comes down, left arm reaches up. And left foot comes flat to come into your revolved half moon pose. Inhale, lifting the leg and the arm a little higher. Exhale, back foot 90 degrees. Reverse it on an inhale. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, coming up, heels and toes out. I'm just going to turn around. Exhale, Goddess pose. And then inhale to straighten hands to the heart. Exhale, right leg then starts off with a single-legged squat. You can tap the elbow to the knee. Inhale to shift to the left leg. Really activating the legs into the glutes. And inhale to exhale into Skandasana on the right. And then inhale, exhale, Skandasana on the left. And we'll do baby grasshopper, balancing on the left. Just plant the fingertips to support yourself. Parallel the left foot, grabbing onto the outside of the right foot with your left hand. Kicking the right foot to the front of the mat and leaning away from the foot to create that counterbalance. Your hips should be in alignment with your shoulders. And then inhale to push yourself up, double chaturanga. Inhale, cobra up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, bring your knees wide, big toes to touch, and sit back for a moment. We're going to do a little stretch here. Left hand comes forward, you can fingertip it, right arm reaches up. Exhale, threading it under the left hand, palm facing up. Gently place the side of the head down. You can continue to push into the left fingertips to twist the upper body. Relax the face and the neck here. Left hand comes flat. Inhale to reach the right arm up to the sky. Exhale, swapping sides. Right palm can tent. Inhale, the left arm up. Exhale to thread it through. And inhale, pushing into the right arm. Left hand reaches. Exhale, coming down. Cross the ankles, roll to sit and lie all the way on your back. Bringing the soles of the feet to touch. Drop the knees to the side. And lying down into Supta Baddha Konasana. Let's wrap the palms. And gently place them on the lower belly to soothe and warm the hips. And slowly bring the knees back together. Hug them into the chest. Inhale, lift your nose to touch your knees again, creating a tiny little ball, and exhale, stretching out into Shavasana. Allow the feet to flop to the side and the palms to face upwards. Taking a full breath in. Hold at the top. And slowly breathe out. Normal breathing. And taking rest as your whole body relaxes into Shavasana. You can slowly start to deepen the breath, moving the toes and the fingers, and hugging the knees to slowly rock to the side and push yourself up. Come back to your Sukhasana or Siddhasana. Just taking a moment here to feel the effects of the class on the mind and on the body. Bringing the hands to touch into prayer. Slowly bow the head down to close in respect to this discipline and in gratitude to your presence for showing up for yourself. Namaste.